Once a modest fishing town known for its snowbird retirees, Naples, Florida has quietly reinvented itself as one of America's most exclusive communities. With its mix of Gulf-front mansions, cultural appeal, and low-profile opulence, the city is drawing a steady tide of billionaires. But what does it really cost to live here? Today we're diving into the cost of living in Naples, Florida. From housing and utilities to dining out and healthcare, we are covering everything you need to know before you pack your bags and head to this sunny paradise. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Madeline Tracy. I am the team lead of the Gulf Coast Collective here in Naples, Florida. We help buyers and sellers just like you relocate every single day to Naples, Florida. If we can be of service to you, please text the number on the screen and myself or someone on my team will get back to you within 24 hours. The cost of living in Naples, Florida is significantly higher than the national average, primarily driven by high housing costs. While transportation and utilities are closer to or below the national average, groceries, healthcare, and seasonal price hikes for entertainment also contribute to the high overall expenses. Today, we're breaking down 10 or so categories so you can better understand the true cost of living in Naples, starting with overall affordability. Naples' cost of living is 13% higher than the national average. It's also more expensive than the Florida state average. For a single person, you need to earn about $49,203 per year to cover basic living expenses, though a more comfortable lifestyle may require a salary of $75,000 to $100,000. A family of four with two working adults needs to earn approximately $138,000 annually for basic needs, while a comfortable lifestyle requires about $200,520. Housing costs. That is going to be your largest expense when living in Naples. It is much higher than the national average. Now that we've established the overall cost of living, let's break it down into categories. First, your most expensive category is going to be housing in general. Renting, purchasing, that's what we're going to focus on here. The median home price as of late 2024 to early 2025 is estimated to be over $1 million, which is far above the national average. The average rent is $2,400 a month for a one bed and over $2,800 for a two bedroom. Rents can be significantly higher in prime coastal locations. Since we are a real estate team, what I will say is that currently Naples is an extreme buyer's market. Buyers have the upper hand, so you can get in right now for less than what it would typically cost to buy a home here. While Naples offers a dream lifestyle, it comes with a cost, and our team can help you determine what makes sense and what doesn't for your housing and second home needs. Now let's talk about property taxes. Florida is known for having no state income tax, which is a big draw for residents. However, property taxes in Naples can still be significant, particularly in high-value homes. The average property tax rate in Collier County, where Naples is located, is around 1.1% of your home's assessed value. For a $500,000 home, that's roughly $5,500 a year. Not too bad, but definitely something to factor into your budget. My fiance moved from Chicago, where the property tax rate there was closer to 2% of your assessed value. So here in Naples, 1% doesn't seem too bad. Next up, utilities. Living in a tropical climate means you'll likely be running your air conditioning year-round, and that can add up. On the flip side, you won't really need your heat, with the exception of a handful of rather cool days. On average, residents in Naples can expect to pay around $150 to $250 a month for electricity, depending on the size of your home and your personal energy usage. Our family lives in a 3-bed home, and we work from home a good amount. Our monthly electric bill is normally $175 a month. Water, trash, and sewer services typically range from $75 to $175 a month. Next up, transportation costs. Naples doesn't have a strong public transportation system, so you'll probably need a car. Gas prices in Florida tend to be pretty close to the national average, but in Naples, the average tends to be slightly higher due to the affluent nature of the area. Right now, gas is around $3.30 to $3.50 per gallon. Additionally, car insurance rates in Florida are notoriously high. You're looking from paying anywhere from $1,200 to $2,500 annually, depending on your coverage and driving history. Of course, we have to talk about dining out. So what about food? What about groceries? A typical grocery bill for a family of four can range from $1,600 to $2,400 a month. If you love dining out, Naples has a fantastic selection of restaurants, from casual restaurants to high-end dining. Expect to pay about $20 to $45 for lunch and anywhere from $50 to $100 per person for a nice dinner. Another key cost to consider is healthcare. Naples is home to some of the best healthcare facilities in Florida, but that also means costs can be higher. Medical services, including a doctor visit, specialty care, and hospital services, are about 20% higher than the national average. If you're retired or have specific healthcare needs, this is an important factor to keep in mind. We're in real estate. We cannot get through this video without talking about insurance. Homeowners insurance in Naples is higher than the national average, primarily due to the risk of hurricanes and tropical storms. This can be one of the biggest costs to consider when purchasing property in Naples, as recent hurricanes have factored a lot of variation in increases in flood insurance. You're looking at $2,000 to $3,500 annually for homeowners insurance, and depending on your home's value and location. Additionally, flood insurance is highly recommended depending on the flood zone your home is located in. Flood insurance can add another $800 to $3,000 per year to your budget, depending on the FEMA flood map. For some of the more wealthy individuals, they choose to self-insure, which is an option as well. Naples is known for its upscale lifestyle, and that means entertainment can come with a higher price tag too. From golf memberships to boat clubs, there's plenty to do, but it'll cost you. Golf memberships range from $5,000 to $100,000 plus annually, depending on the club. On the other hand, there are plenty of free, affordable outdoor activities, like visiting the beach, walking through the botanical gardens, or exploring many parks and nature preserves. If you have children or are planning to move with the family, education costs are another consideration. Naples has some of the best public and private schools in the state. While public schools are free, private school tuition can range from $15,000 to $20,000 to over $50,000 a year annually. If higher education is a priority, Florida Gulf Coast University and other colleges are nearby, with in-state tuition being relatively affordable compared to other parts of the country. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. We've gone over a lot of information today. We are gonna wrap it all up here. Overall, Naples has a cost of living that's about 20 to 30% higher than the national average. It's the price you pay for living in one of the most beautiful and luxurious cities in Florida. But remember, with no state income tax, that can offset some of the higher living costs. If you're looking for a place with warm weather, great amenities, and relaxed yet upscale lifestyle, the cost might just be worth it. So, is Naples, Florida worth the cost? I know we got into the nitty-gritty on this one, so thanks so much for sticking around. If you made it to this part in the video, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss when we come out with new videos every Friday. If you are a buyer or seller in the Naples, Florida market looking for help in your real estate needs, please feel free to text the number on the screen. Myself or someone on my team would be honored to help you, and we'll get back to you within 24 hours. Thanks guys, we'll see you on the next one.